All right, what's happening, folks? Welcome back. Drinking some coffee today and loving it. I'm supposed to be doing the product placement thing with the Warrior Poet tumbler, but this is dirty. This is not. I want all of y'all to pretend that I'm drinking out of this. So when you see this, think this. Very good. Plug complete. I want to talk about carry insurance. I did an interview a little while back with Andrew Bronca. He's the guy who wrote a book called The Law of Self-Defense. And he's been an attorney in the self-defense world, particularly dealing with all the lawsuits, the aftermath, which happens in any type of justifiable shooting or whatever type of shooting what happens. And something that he brought to my attention that I wasn't really aware of is that, hey, even if you have a clean, justifiable shoot, you're completely innocent, you can still quite easily bankrupt yourself, proving your innocence. This is an age of non-accountability. It's an age of lawyers. And yeah, it's not fair. It's unjust. But man, insurance. So since that time, since I did that interview, I'll provide a link below with anything I talk about. There's always links below. But anyway, since that time, you guys have been reaching out to me and be like, hey, John, have you chosen an insurance? Because we basically came to the conclusion, reluctantly at that, of like, yeah, you should probably get carry insurance. And I say it kind of like that because, man, I'm just feel insuranced out. You know, I've got like car insurance and home insurance and life insurance and medical insurance. My phone has insurance, you know, insurance. I'm like, do I need carry insurance? I'm like, no, unless you do need it. And then you're like, man, I could literally, you get insurance so nothing can take you out. All of a sudden a kid gets cancer or something. And guess what happens to all of your savings? All of it's gone, right? You're just completely financially ruined. And I'm not making light of, hey, I'm not saying, oh, money and kid is down here. You jerks, you're putting words in my mouth. Come on, punks. I'm just saying, hey, you got to be able to finance really expensive medical procedures, and holy cow, insurance can really become important there. So if you're like, hey, I'm going to roll the dice on it and I don't want it, I'm like, party on. For me, I put it off because I'm a bit of a penny pincher, didn't want to spend the extra money, but I found kind of the best bang for buck because I carry a firearm every single day. I've deemed it, yeah, I should probably have it. So I went ahead and made the plunge and I joined USCCA. Now I came to USCCA because I think it is the best bang for your buck in terms of benefits. You can pick your own attorney. It gives you upfront kind of no questions asked. Here's the money up front kind of thing and can hash it out on the back end. All the kind of premiums seem to be tip top, and the monthly amount that you had to pay for it seemed to be at the lower part of all the major insurance players that were out there. It really came down to 2 or 3, which I was looking between. But this one, USCCA, just seems to be the biggest organization that's also doing a lot in terms of firearms education, protecting of your rights, Second Amendment stuff as well, and it's going to give you really, really good legal defense. It's got a huge network at its disposal. So USCCA, you're my new homeboys, joined you, way to go, party on, and that's why I chose that. There's also a really helpful graphic, and I'll go ahead and put it up on screen for you guys. This came from my friends at concealedcarry.com, and what they did is they took the major insurance players out there, looked at all the different things that you would really be interested in, and basically made this snazzy table so that you could decide for yourself, weighing out the pros and cons of what you get and what you have to pay for it. So this is a real instrumental graphic. I'll provide a link for you as well so that you can get the most updated version from them. Anyway, this has been the story of my journey to get carry insurance. I went with USCCA. If you don't want to go down that path, I don't blame you. I hate insurance. I have too much of it. But man, just kind of reading the terrain. If all of a sudden you got in some type of shooting and the world, I believe, is becoming a more dangerous place, man, the sharks will gather around you and whatever you had saved is probably going to be gone and ruined. I'm not trying to be sensationalistic, but just kind of reading the terrain. Insurance. Whatever. I went USCCA. You do whatever you want. Anyway, guys, this should solve the question that you guys keep pushing to me of like, hey, what are you going to go with? What are you going to go with? There, I've made a decision and I'm content with it. I'm happy with it. Way to go. So anyway, guys, that's all from me. Remember, this is actually this. And if you want to support us, go ahead and get some Warrior Poet apparel. So party on. Anyway, later.